The Chris Moyles Show.
With Skoda. Jump into their electric range.
See, what happens is... The show's falling apart.
What's happened?
What happens is the jingle's meant to, I haven't got my glasses. The jingle's meant to automatically go from our show sponsor, Skoda, into
Morning, Skoda.
the opening jingle.
Right.
And it didn't. And I don't know why. Is it even there, James? What?
It's there.
It's there?
All right, Sean Ryder.
Yeah, that says
Yes.
faded early. Why is that?
Well, I pressed play.
Yeah.
No, I didn't press play. I didn't have to press play, did I?
No, you didn't. We're both faders up.
Yeah,
They should come down the same fader.
I know. And then when it didn't start, I think I hit play, but I think it was just delayed. So should we start again as if this never happened?
Yeah, I think so.
Beep, beep.
The Chris Moyles Show. Now, here's Chris.
Morning, everybody. There we go. Do you know, that was a problem. That was a technical problem on our show that has actually nothing to do with any of us.
Oh.
It wasn't any of us. It was just
It was the machine, man.
the machine, man.
Oh, it's all machine, isn't it? Everything's machines.
It is. It's all machines.
It is.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Chris Moyles Show. It's Friday. Yay! Hey, I got it Friday.
I call it fry yes.
Do you like that? It's Friday,
That's
but you go yay, so you go fry yay.
Really good.
I invented that.
That's good.
That was never a word till I invented it.
We should come up with one for Wednesday. There must be one you can use.
Wednesday.
Oh, already it's good today. Already it's good.
Give us one, James.
Monday.
Yeah, no,
Doesn't really work. Nobody really
That's a
celebrates.
good one.
everyone hates
Nobody really
Monday.
celebrates Monday, do they?
Funny one.
Do Thursday, say Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday. No. Hold on. Thursday.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Just funny stuff.
It is funny stuff.
Everyone all right?
All good.
Yeah.
All good.
You good?
I'm good, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah,
Shut up!
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm happy it's Friday.
Oh, me too.
I'm going to Lincoln tomorrow.
Yeah, you are. Pie time.
I may have mentioned this once or twice this week.
Yeah.
What I should be doing is telling everybody in Lincoln to buy a ticket to my show tomorrow night. But all I've done really is I've talked about a business in Lincoln that is not mine. I've promoted it a lot because I'm genuinely very excited about going to a pie shop.
Yeah.
They know that you're promoting their pies.
Do they know?
They
they
must
know?
do.
I don't know.
Oh, because they should give you free pies, really.
Oh, Pippa,
100%.
don't.
They should.
Pippa, that would please me as much in 2025 as it would have done in 2004.
Yeah.
Free pies?
Free pies.
Shall we send them
Nah.
some audio?
It's fine, because I'm going to go. I'm definitely going to pop in.
Yeah.
When you 11 o'clock tomorrow is the cut-off date for you to give me your list of pies.
Yes. Must get that in. Okay.
And I will pick up pies for you.
Lovely.
But yeah, so go to Lincoln tomorrow, and then definitely want to go to the pie shop. Definitely want to go to Rowley's Fudge Pantry, which is across the road.
Literally across the road, yeah.
I've got to check out the Glory Hole.
Yeah, that's open again.
And there was a pizza place that somebody... what's the other one?
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Megan's...
I can't remember. There was, Madam Waffle.
Madam Waffle.
That's it. Madam Waffle, not Mrs. Waffle.
No.
French.
You've got Madam Waffle, and what's your place in Whitehaven, the pizza place?
Mrs. Pizza.
Mrs. Pizza.
Oh, yes.
Chattanooga.
Mrs. Pizza needs to meet Madam Waffle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granny Wong, she's still with us. I can't remember.
Granny Wong is a Chinese takeaway.
She's still with us.
Near the Tons.
That's it. Near the Tons.
The Tons?
The 3 Tons.
That's where your mates should go for a few drinks. No, they'd like a pub.
Oh, yeah, they do.
They like a drink, do they?
And they like a Chinese, so it's just next door. That's why.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah,
I
they
didn't
like
say anything bad.
No.
It's like when we do the pubcast every year, we always go to the curry house
We do.
afterwards. Apart from this year when I had a meeting.
You had a meeting with your house.
I had a meeting with Dr. Leathered back at my house.
Dr. Leonard will see you now.
So unfortunately I couldn't make it. And it'll be the 10th podcast later on this year. We're all excited about that one.
10. Yeah, it will be. Oh, my God.
It's going to be great.
Wowzers, trousers.
10 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's going to be a big one.
It's going to be huge.
I learned that from Sesame Street, how to count to 10.
It's good.
Right, what's going on? Formula One weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Melbourne.
Yes. Yeah.
Melbourne.
Melbourne, I think it's something like 4 a.m. our time, isn't it? The race starts?
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
Yeah.
When? Sunday?
Sunday morning our time.
So, practice one highlights, if anybody's interested. In first place, does anybody want to have a guess? This is practice.
Practice.
Ferrari.
Is it Max Verstappen?
No.
Is it Lando?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Since they've come in, we've said this, they've been excellent. They've been driving really, really well.
Are they McLaren?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well done.
Thank you.
They sat there.
They did, literally.
Yeah.
And since they sat there, they have literally taken a turn upwards.
It really is, since that chat. It's
It
incredible.
was just ahead of the British Grand Prix
It
at
was.
Silverstone.
Yes.
Carlos Sainz used to drive Ferrari, now gone. Second place,
Oh, okay.
ahead of Ferrari
Oh.
with Charles Leclerc.
Charles Leclerc.
And then the guy sat next to Lando,
Yeah, Oscar.
fourth place. This is
Really?
in P1, in practice one.
Great.
Then Max Verstappen.
Right, okay.
Do we like Max Verstappen?
Well,
I like him more than I did.
Right.
I do like him more than I did because,
he's very good, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah.
well, a lot of people didn't like him. Well, I'm not gonna speak for Formula One fans. Everyone's got their own view, but I think some people didn't like him because he comes across quite arrogant.
Right. But that's entertaining sometimes, isn't it?
And also, but when it comes to his driving, he's quite fearless, as Lewis was
Right.
in the early days. You know, as you get older, naturally you're like, I might take that corner a little bit slower.
Right.
I don't want to crash.
Yeah.
I see.
Anyway, back to it. Alex Albon, 6th place. George Russell for Mercedes in 7th. Fernando Alonso in 8th. There's a load of new drivers this year,
Right.
including Oliver Behrman and Jack Doohan and people like that. Yuki Tsunoda, by the way, was 11th, ahead of Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, wasn't he?
Shut up!
Yeah, that's what he says, isn't it? He's a scary man, isn't he?
Who?
You
No,
Tsunoda.
he's not. He's 4'3" and he's hilarious.
Right, okay.
He's not scary.
But he does shout a lot.
Shut up!
3.
But all the drivers at some point can have a little shut up moment.
Yeah.
So
Lewis
yeah.
was 13th, wasn't he? Which isn't very...
11th.
Oh, 11th, was he?
12th.
oh, okay.
It's only P1. It's only first practice, but it gives you a good indication to a certain degree of what's going to happen. By the way, I'm no expert in Formula One. I love it, but again, I have to. It's an interesting sport because you have to learn what certain things are. I guess like a lot of sports.
Yeah.
Like if you'd never watched a football match and you watched a football match at the weekend.
Yeah.
And the referee blew. Oh, they scored! No, it's offside. What's offside mean? Well, that's a good question. But you've got to learn what DRS is. And
Yeah. Still can't remember what that stood for. That was a quiz question. Drag reduction system. That's it.
And there are DRS zones on the track.
Right.
And the exciting thing about Formula One, and if you're a proper diehard Formula One fan, will you just text in and tell me if you appreciate this? The exciting thing about Formula One is they kind of make the rules up as they go along sometimes, so you just never really know.
Never know. That's
you just
it.
never really know.
Yeah. I think the start of the Formula One race is very exciting.
Oh, my
Going
God.
into the first bend. After that,
I get so nervous.
take it or leave it.
You watch it sometimes, and these are the best drivers in the world, but they come so close to each other.
Yeah.
And it's that thing where I guess it's just an absolutely on steroids version of driving to work.
Yeah.
So you're driving to work in the morning
Yeah.
and it's traffic and you're doing 20 miles an hour and the car in front of you is doing 20 miles an hour. So you're all good. Now, if the car in front of you puts the brakes on, so you're driving towards a roundabout, so you know the guy in front, or woman, sexist, is going to slow down. So you go, okay, fine, well, I'm going to slow down at the point they slow down. Now we're all good to go. All right? But at any point, that car in front, for whatever reason, could just put the brakes on.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
So you kind of got that in your head when you're driving.
Yeah.
At 20 miles an hour. Now, imagine you're driving at 120 miles an hour. And the car in front at any point. And then there's a corner. But the person in front of you driving, if you're driving to work, they're in front of you. But in Formula One, you have to get past them.
Yeah.
So maybe can you try and take them on the corner? It's that first corner is always like...
It is fascinating, that.
What sort of speeds would they take a corner on?
It depends, but very faster than you...
Yeah.
This is how fast they would take a corner.
Go on.
Faster than Dominic would.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh, that's
Absolutely. And they don't get penalised for that. The faster they go, the better.
They don't have to go on speed awareness courses.
That's unfair, isn't it? I think.
Do they, if one of them, like, touches another wheel and it goes off into the barriers, what have you, does that driver get penalised because...
It depends.
Because that other car's out, isn't it,
Yeah.
I guess?
So it really depends.
Well...
It depends on the on the issue, like...
Who did what?
Who did what?
Who nudged who?
Yeah. Did you come across into me?
Yeah.
And then therefore we clashed? It really depends.
She could just ruin someone's Grand Prix.
Oh, yeah.
Have they got like VAR now where if someone does a bad decision in the corner and knocks...
They have incidents that they will look at, the stewards will look at, and then make a ruling on.
Pit stop. Penalised.
Yeah, there are rules. There was a time in Formula One where there was no speed limit in the pit lane. So you're bombing around the track at 100 and odd miles an hour, and then you need to come into the pit lane, and so you would just burn off into the pit lane and then stop at your garage.
Yeah.
But there wasn't a speed limit.
Pretty dangerous.
Quite dangerous.
Very. What is it now? It's like 50 miles an hour out of
I don't know.
Isn't it? It's not far.
It's the equivalent to when you're driving on the motorway.
Yeah.
And then you hit the absolute 50-mile-an-hour roadworks.
I have that
and
in
it
the morning.
feels like you're going at 4 miles an hour.
Yeah, you come off the M1 and then you're hitting 20 miles an hour going through central London.
Or a service station. I went into a service station too quickly once. And you know, as soon as you've gone in, you've then got to make a decision whether you're a lorry or a car. And I went straight down the middle up the curb. Because I couldn't choose.
Lorry, car, ah!
And I knew I was a car.
But you do know you're a car. I was going to say.
I knew I was a car.
You've always been driving a car.
I went straight up.
Corrie?
Yeah.
I was a car.
Straight through.
That's it.
Allah.
Yeah, she was yeah.
Oh.
No, that's not rude. You just went, Allah.
Oh,
no. That works.
That
Yeah,
works,
lorry's
yeah.
all right.
Straight down the middle.
Straight down the middle. So going to Lincoln today, tomorrow rather, after the show, and then doing the 90s hangover. Is it my first 90s hangover of the year? I can't remember. Oh, it might be. At the Engine Shed in Lincoln. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow night. You're not coming. Pippa's not coming.
We're in Bath.
James
Lucy's doing a big run
Oh,
tomorrow.
gosh, she is. I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry because it clashes with the football, doesn't it?
We're going tomorrow, and she's doing the race on Sunday morning. So we're staying down tomorrow night and kick off. I mean, it doesn't matter, but
Look at me.
Kick off.
Look at me.
Yeah.
What are you more excited for on Sunday? Lucy doing the race?
Yeah.
Or Liverpool?
League Cup final. Yes, or the League Cup final. So it's either or, isn't it? We're not sure which one I'm more excited about.
Which one is it? That's the question, isn't it?
Excited is a different level of excitement. I'm supporting Lucy and Millie, obviously, because I'm there. And then as soon as they're done, we're going to get in the car and drive very quickly, but in the speed limit. Thanks very much. So I can watch the football, which is a 4:30 kickoff. I think I'll make it back.
You won't.
Because she starts at 11.
You won't.
Are you going to have the car parked at the finish line?
Yes.
You got to pick the dog up.
I know. We have got to do. We literally scoop the dog up and.
So you think Okay, so
Listen, I'm being optimistic.
Talk me through the timeline of Lucy crossing the finishing line of her first ever half marathon. That's a lot to run. Granted, for you, Pippa, it's just a light jog.
It's
when you've done the marathon.
Yeah, which I have.
You have, yeah.
In time of 4:38.
So Lucy and they finished. They crossed the finishing line.
Yeah, so they start about 11 o'clock Sunday morning.
How long do you think it's going to take them?
In Bath. Well, I'm basing it on the fact that Lucy is fitter than I was when I ran the half marathon, and I did it in just under 2.5. So I think they'll be under 2.5.
Okay, so
say 2.5.
Let's say 2.5.
So 11 o'clock start.
Yeah.
How many people are running?
It's about 15,000.
Is it one of those where it might take them 15 minutes to get to the start line?
Could do.
Because, Pippa's time, what was your time when you did the marathon?
4:38.
Yeah, but it took her an hour to get from the back of the crowd to the starting line. Right. So really, she did it in 3.5 hours.
Yes, true.
Really?
Released in groups to try and keep the flow. So, you don't know when you're going to start.
Yeah.
So let's say 11:15.
All right.
She starts.
Yeah.
Let's say 2 hours, 11:15. 1:15.
So 2.5.
Okay, now what time is the game?
4:30 kickoff.
Okay, 4:30 kickoff. How far away is Bath from where you live?
Now.
I should know that. I think it's about...
Within the speed limit.
It's about 2.5 hour drive.
2.5 hour drive?
I think so.
Okay, so let me do some maths. 4:30 to 4 is half an hour. And then to 2, that's another 2.5. So you need to be leaving before 2.
Yeah.
Because you've got to pick the dog up.
Yeah.
Now, how long will it take to pick the dog up? Is that diversion?
The dog's over at my stepson Charlie's house, and that's in Reading, which is kind of on the way.
So have you worked out how long it takes to Reading, then how long it takes from Reading to yours?
Yes, I think it's about an hour and a bit from Bath to Reading, and then we can probably do it if I put my foot down.
No.
Sorry, if we stick to the speed limit. I think...
What time do you need to leave Bath?
3:15. Bath, Reading. We need to leave Bath, ideally... Bath. Ideally about 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. So it gives you 2.5 hours...
Traffic.
...to get from Bath to Reading, pick the dog up, get to yours.
It's going to be tough.
Put the TV on.
Yeah.
Say something nice to your wife about what, and then ignore her for the next couple of hours.
I think I'm going to have to listen to a bit of the football on the radio in the car.
Do you think?
The other option is we get to Charlie's in Reading and we go, right, it's a bit close to kick-off time. Let's go and find a pub.
Okay.
And watch the game and then come back.
So... talk me through, in your head, your timeline for when they've crossed the finishing line.
Okay.
That's, by the way, if they cross the finishing line together.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. I think they will. I think they will.
Okay, so they cross the finishing line and they go, yeah, we did it. Oh, my God. Oh, God. And the emotion pours out of them. Did you ever beef up when you finished?
Oh, yeah.
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 They're hugging each other. I love you. I love you too. And you're like, yay, let's get going.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do all this bit in the car.
Because you want to revel in it, because you've got other runners, you've got medals, everyone's kind of feeling really good. You're riding high and you want to absorb that.
I think we'll watch the football.
She wants to swap numbers with, Maureen and Sarah that were running nearer for the whole thing because they got on really well and they really supported each other. You're going to be there like this. Yay. Looking at your watch going, yay. Let's get going. Oh, you can't do it.
Oh, James. Is that real?
What have you found, James?
Someone texted and said M4 closure.
M4 closure near Slough for essential resurfacing this weekend.
That's really important bit of road.
Yeah.
For us.
So that's not made up.
Why do they do it?
Resurface it.
Don't resurface it. The surface is fine.
It'll reopen at 6 a.m. on Monday.
Oh, will it? Yeah. Whoopie-doo. Oh, that is absolutely
but
screwed
it will
all that
provide a smoother, quieter road.
Great, from Monday.
James has messaged in, a different James.
Is he helping as well?
I live in Bath. They basically shut down the whole city centre, including roads, until about 3. I'd find a nice local pub to watch it if I were you.
Where are you? Okay, now.
It could not be worse.
Dom, you know we joke about you.
Lucy's listening.
You're a father, you're a husband, and you're a good family man.
Yes.
Nice, man.
But pretty much that's where your great personal qualities end. As for example, when it comes to organisation, you are terrible.
Yeah.
You wanted to get tickets for your kids to see Little Mix. You said to Pippa, can you get me tickets to see Little Mix?
Well, no, I didn't.
You have an idea for a feature of the show with loads of sound effects. You turn to Captain Crabbeard and go, can you get me all these sound effects and make this game work for me?
Exactly.
You do like to delegate.
I like a delegation.
So,
I'm an ideas man.
How much planning have you put into this? Where are you parking when you get to Bath?
So we're staying out of Bath on the Saturday night.
Yeah.
And then we're parking as close as we can get to wherever they shut all the roads.
Whereas you worked that out already, yeah?
Well, they don't. No one knows.
What do you mean? But they will know. They
will know. So we'll park as close as we can get. I think they'll do kind of like...
So what was that text message you just read, that they close most of the streets in Bath?
Yes, they shut the whole city centre, including the roads, until 3.
Right.
Yeah.
Why do they do that?
The list is quite long of roads.
Oh, my God. Look at all the roads that they close.
Right.
Have you Googled where's best to park for the Bath half?
Well, anywhere that I can get to, Pip, I'll be honest with you. And at this stage, we're going to be watching it in Bath.
Why don't you park on Chapel Row? Is that available, James?
No, that's closed.
Oh.
And then what about Churchill Bridge?
Yeah, does that? Oh, no,
that's closed.
Darlington Street. You can park on Darlington.
No, that's closed, actually.
Midland Road.
Bristol Road.
Closed.
Pines Way.
No, closed.
Queen Square.
Closed.
Rossiter Road.
Closed.
Sydney Place.
Closed.
Windsor Bridge Road.
Closed.
Oh, Dom, I don't know what you're going to do.
I think a nightmare.
Now, what time is kick-off? 4:30?
4:30.
I am going to... You know I'm not a Liverpool fan.
No.
I'm not a Liverpool fan. I'm just not a Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you a picture of me sat on my sofa
With a pint.
watching the game at 4:29 and 30 seconds.
I'm going to have to rethink everything.
Why don't we all send Dom a picture?
Are you going to do James, who has no interest in
I'm
the game.
free at 4 o'clock.
Are you?
Yeah. I'll be at my house.
Where's Toby watching it?
He's going.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he is. He's off.
going.
He's going.
Which is what I should be doing. But anyway, doesn't matter because I'm there.
Oh, bloody wife and family.
I'm there for Lucy.
Why do you say to Lucy, look, do you mind if I go to the game instead?
You can drive yourself back.
Because here's another
Drive
question.
yourself
Yeah.
back.
Have you thought about this?
Go on.
So you're going to stay down the night before.
Yes.
All right. Then the three of you
Yes.
are going to get in the car.
Yeah,
You
Tilly's
won't-
coming as well. Tilly's coming.
Okay, it's 4 of you.
Yeah.
So the 4 of you are going to get in the car. You don't know where you're parking because you won't have planned it. You're going to drive around for ages. Lucy's going to get slightly agitated.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have to dump the car somewhere and then walk the rest of the way. By the way, you're going to walk just
far
before
as
she
it's
runs
right.
half a marathon. It's
Yeah.
not ideal.
There is a park and ride.
There is.
That sounds fun, doesn't it?
I've met her.
Yeah. Park.
The woman who drives the
the bus. The bus.
You
now,
can pre-book it.
yeah, you got to
Should
work
do
all
that.
that out.
Should.
Now, you're going to take her as far as you can take her. Runners only from this point onwards.
That's it.
All right. Best of luck. Big hugs and kisses.
Yeah.
All the best.
See you
And
at
then
the-
you and Tilly, what do you do?
Exactly. Well, there will be certain places where you can go and stand to watch, if you like. So we'll be there at the start line.
Right.
And then there's another bit, I think it's like 4 miles into their course, which is...
Have you worked it out?
Yeah.
How do you get there?
Lucy, you walk, because it's
4 miles away?
Well, no, because the route they do, they're kind of doing 4 miles, but they're almost coming back on themselves, if that makes sense. So it's like a sort of...
So how many
walk
times
for
do you
us.
think you'll see them?
3 or 4 times, hopefully.
Right. I mean, really, what's the point
It's a lot
of
of fuss
there?
about nothing, isn't it?
Bar driving them back.
Exactly.
I don't think there's any park and rides left.
Right.
Because you have to pre-book the tickets. They probably... I don't know, but...
Dom,
getting better and better,
you're
this.
bagging the table as if to go, God damn it, this is unfair. It's Friday morning and the race is Sunday.
Yeah. Right. Shall I just search Bath Park and Ride availability?
Would you like us to ask, are there any people listening to the show that runs a pub in the city centre of Bath that 2 minutes after, and they're off, you can just go in there, have a pint,
Me and Tilly have
Right.
scampi and chips.
get a pint of wine for Tilly.
That's it.
Pint of Guinness for yourself, get some crisps on the go. You sit there, have a chat with him,
Yeah.
and then
Set your alarm for 2.5 hours.
and then go back to the finishing line.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it.
It'll be similar to that. It'll be a similar scenario. I mean...
Or how about this? We put a picture of your wife and your stepdaughter
Yeah.
on the Radio X page. We let the listeners in Bath memorise their faces.
Yeah.
And then they can send you pictures of them when they see them running.
Yeah.
Yay, keep going. And then send it to you. And then you go, I took a picture of you here. I took a picture of you here. Dom, are you drunk? No. I took a picture of you here.
Yeah, I think.
And then you make her drive home.
A lot of it is going to be fine. It's going to all be fine, isn't it?
I've just chat GPT'd it, Dom. Sorry.
Did you start with hello?
Actually, no, I didn't this
Okay.
time.
You're very polite to chat
sorry,
GPT.
Chat. It says for the upcoming Bath half, it's advisable to plan your parking and transportation carefully due to road closures and limited parking availability.
That's right.
And then it gives you some options.
God.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
let's do that.
Should we do that?
I'll do that today. I should have done this a week ago.
It's a nightmare, isn't it? It's such a nightmare when. I mean, it's a great thing that these places do all these, but like, because I've got a couple of little businesses, and I've got a business in Bath,
Right. Oh,
and that it just gets shut down for the day.
Yeah. What's your business in Bath?
I've got a car park right in the city centre. Only holds 3 cars.
Right.
But what I've done is, it's weird. I've got a car park and then a heated seating area with a massive screen that shows sports. But it's
quite a niche business.
Yeah, but do you know what? What am I going to do with that on Sunday?
Yeah,
you know?
I'd rip your arm.
And the good thing is there's a route straight there. And then you park the car, and it's because it's a private road that I own,
Right?
which I'm allowed to open on race days. But
wow.
nobody's interested.
Maybe you should.
Somebody's offering me her driveway.
Oh, hello.
Joe says an offer you can't refuse at 6:56.
Will you park in her driveway?
Well, it depends where her driveway is. She says she's in Bath.
Can you get to it? Yeah.
That works. It's whether it's been closed off by the traffic police people.
The police.
Well, the police.
Yeah. Well, good luck, Dom.
I can't see anything going wrong.
Can't wait to hear all about your separation on Monday morning's show. And that's it. That's the first 25 done. Dominic's got the news next. Wave at the cameras, everybody.
Chris Moyles Radio.
Bye-bye now.
The Chris Moyles Show.
With the new all-electric Skoda Elrock.